Hello, I am wearing my Footloose shirt by popular demand, and it's really cool because it's orange and it has like some neon colors in here, and mine's actually still orange, whereas Zach, who loves his so much, he wears it constantly, and it's been through the washing machine a million times, so his is kind of like pink. Anyway, today, it snowed everywhere. And I got a text message, and it said that all my classes were canceled, up until 12 o'clock noon. And my classes don't start till 12 noon, so none of my classes were canceled. So on to the questions. Okay. Well, I am wearing the Footloose show shirt, but that's not my favorite show shirt. My favorite show shirt comes from The Music Man I did in 2003, and I really like it because it has, like, see if we can get it in here. The logo was just, like, really pretty, and, like, it was well done, and it was a really good show, so that's my favorite show shirt. Tim's question, who is my favorite, or my director, and I've worked with some great directors, but the one that I'm working with right now, who I've worked with many, many, many times in the past, and have been lucky enough, is Mr. Walter A. Webster, who is an absolute genius, and he has changed my life in many ways, and he's a great director. My question from last week, which was, what is my craziest or strangest moment on stage? And I guess that's kind of a bad question, because there are no crazy or strange moments on stage. They're all crazy and strange, and that's what theater is about. But to pick one, it actually, luckily I was not involved in it, but I was doing a production of Camelot, and I was playing Sir Dinadan, and me and DM, the guy that was playing Lancelot, and Brandon, who was playing Mordred, we were all in a scene together, and there was a sword fight between Lancelot and Mordred, and I was just kind of standing off, and they used real swords, and Lancelot went at Mordred, and it was completely choreographed, but it didn't work out, and it sliced the skin off from his knuckle to his fingernail. The poor kid, and he was in the next scene where he just kind of stood there. It was kind of an abstract scene, the next scene, and I sung, so we tried to speed it up a little bit because he was bleeding down his hand, and that was bad. I guess that was not good, and I remember him screaming when they put the liquid bandage on him right before curtain call. So I guess it's not a happy story. Okay, my favorite Shakespeare play. I don't know if I have the credential to name a good Shakespeare play because I haven't read enough, but I have read a few, and my favorite one, it's kind of a tie between Othello and Julius Caesar, but if I had to pick, I would probably say Caesar is my favorite one. Ben, welcome to 5 Awesome Thespians. It's nice to have you with us, and I must say your video is highly entertaining. My favorite Broadway choreography is Bob Fosse. He did Chicago, and I believe he also did Damn Yankees, and he is my favorite because I was in New York one time at a theater function called Kids Night on Broadway, and I met 2 actors from the Broadway production of Chicago, and they taught me some of the choreography to All That Jazz, and I will do that as an outro. But before I do some Fosse choreography, I will ask my question, and that question is, what is your most essential item, or what essential items must you always have in your dressing room, or backstage, or in the orchestra pit?
Tables waiting, what goods omitting, some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. to